Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Rockstar Expressions. This is my vlog. I'm not necessarily coming out weekly, daily. I don't really have a schedule for it, but basically, when a thought occurs to me and I want to talk about it, this is where I'm going to talk about it. So recently, I've been listening to a lot of bachata remixes, and I came across two that I found really lyrically evoked some very deep feelings within me. One Last Time by Ariana Grande. Number two, Lady Antebellum's Need You Now. And both the songs, on the surface, I think are pretty clear. They're very momentary songs. They're very, you feel the depth sort of in both of these songs. And One Last Time, Ariana Grande is talking about seeing her ex and basically just, I need you one last time. I need to be the one to take you home. And then Lady Antebellum, of course, is the quarter after one, I'm a little drunk and I need you now song. And, I like dancing to both of them. I like both of the songs, but I noticed the more I listened to them and the more I read the lyrics, the more I realized I really liked one song over the other. So both songs have been praised for their openness, both songs have been praised for their vulnerability and for their depth. And I definitely feel that, at least with one of them. So, let me explain. I'm going to have lyrics popping up over here as I'm talking too, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So the Ariana Grande song, it kind of starts off, I was a liar, I gave into the fire, I know I should have fought it, at least I'm being honest. And, when you first hear it, you're like, oh, good for her, she's being honest. Like, that, that is rare in a pop song. But the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, I don't think she's really being honest. And the reason is because it goes on. She says, feel like a failure because I know that I failed you. I should have done you better because you don't want a liar. Aha. So I think people praised her for saying, oh, I was a liar. Oh, I'm being honest now. But because you were a liar, how can I trust that you're being honest now? You see what I mean? It's really difficult for me to put those two together. And just because you are feeling it now and you're having this moment, does that really make you truthful? It's hard to sort of feel her remorse in this song because she immediately just goes, one last time, I need to be the one to take you home. Where's the sorry? Right? When they let criminals out of jail, the thing that they want to know the most is that they feel remorse for their crimes. And quite honestly, we have no sense of remorse for what Ariana Grande did, for her being a cheater and for being a liar. And so I feel like the song starts to slip more and more and more when you really dig into it. And I know she gives you everything, but boy, I couldn't give it to you. So are you really opening yourself up? Are you really like trying your all in this relationship? It doesn't seem like it. And I know that you got everything, but I got nothing here without you. So she knows that he's in a relationship that is better for him than the one that she had with him. But she just wants him back because, there's an emptiness there because he's not there. And it's like, well, why didn't you just keep him? Why didn't you just do better while you were in the relationship instead of being a liar and then finally being honest now? I don't know. You see what I mean? It takes away. And the chorus goes, one last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise after that I'll let you go. Is she really? I don't think so. We don't know. She's already proven herself a liar. Right? But then here's the line. Baby, I don't care if you got her in your heart. All I really care is you wake up in my arms. One last time, I need to be the one to take you home. Boom. That line right there blows up any sort of vulnerability, any sort of depth or openness, remorse, sorrow, whatever you want to call it, that she was supposed to have because she doesn't care. She doesn't care about this other person. She doesn't care about the fact that he's in a relationship that's actually better for him than the one that she was in with him. She just wants to take him home and doesn't care about the destruction that she's going to cause in this guy's relationship, and is probably going to ruin it if she does. And the thing is, she's playing off this guy's previous feelings. So even though he's with somebody better, it's not like you lose feelings for the person that you were with before, but she doesn't care. She's just like, I'm being selfish now. I'm being ego driven now. I'm going to take you home and I'm going to make you mine for the night. And then when it's over, I'll leave you alone. Well, it doesn't matter. The damage is already done. You've already taken away everything that this guy had. And so really all you're doing is you've admitted you're a liar. You've admitted you're a cheater. You're finally being honest, but you're not really. And then you're going to turn him into a cheater. And so really all you're doing is you're dragging him down to your level. You know? I cannot believe that a song like this was praised for being vulnerable and being open and being honest, when in reality, it just kind of sounds like an 18-year-old being petty and being mad that she screwed up a perfectly good relationship, and now this guy has a better one. So all you want to do is just take him back and try to fuck it up again? Like, that's just wrong. I mean, that's just straight up wrong. And I'm not surprised that this is the Ariana Grande song. I would actually be surprised if this was the Lady Antebellum song. That being said, odd note, Ariana Grande was 20 when she wrote this. The lead singer, well, at least the lead female singer for Lady Antebellum was 24 when she wrote her song. So 4 years, that enough to give her some seasoning and have her write a better song? Let's find out. Need You Now starts off with picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone cause and I can't fight it anymore. You can already feel it, right? We don't need the backstory here, right? We just know that this person had something perfect and now it's scattered on the floor. It's in tatters. It's destroyed. But there's still a glimmer of hope. Let me pick up the phone. But I can't fight it anymore. So she's clearly been trying not to do this, not to bother this person. But it's too hard now. It's too hard. And immediately, you already sense more vulnerability there. Because Ariana Grande is not finding anything. She is driven by ego. She is trying to get this guy. Whereas Lady Antebellum is now saying, I promised. I promised I wouldn't contact you. I promised I wouldn't do this to you. But I can't fight it anymore. You know, I'm in that state. I'm in that place where I just have to hear your voice. I have to call. So it goes on. It's 1:15. I'm all alone, and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control, and I need you now. Boom. So simple. So pure. I've lost all control. I need you now. I'm all alone. I need you now. Oh, God. We've all been there, right? We've all thought about this person that we lost, and you know, probably a week or two after a breakup or something. And it's just like, I don't know what to do. I need you now. I'm done. I'm at the end. Like, I've fought it and fought it and fought it for so long, but I'm so worn down now, and just hold me. Please. Ugh. So vulnerable, right? The awesome part too is they're actually singing together. And this I love. I love this touch. I love this touch. Not only because musically it sounds great, but because it proves that both of them are thinking and feeling the same thing at the same time. Right? They're both wondering, do I ever cross your mind? For me, it happens all the time. So they don't even know if the other person is going through the same thing. They're just hoping. They're hoping that there's a glimmer of something to hold on to. Because for them, they've never let it go. And it's always been a part of them. And even though they broke up, they just can't let go. They can't let go of this idea. And then when they finally talk to each other, they realize that that's true, that both of them have felt this way. And so they actually switched to the guy's part. And another shot of whiskey. Can't stop looking at the door. wishing you'd come sweeping in the way you did before, and I wonder if I ever crossed your mind. Oh, man. And the way they sing it, you can just feel this sadness to it. There's something so sad about the way they sing and the way they say these lyrics, because they both kind of realize that it actually isn't going to work. They're not saying, I need you now because we need to get back together, we made a mistake. They both know that not only did they both fuck up, that this is probably not going to work. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the long term in this sense. It just matters that in this moment they are so vulnerable and so feeling it that they have to be together. And the only thing that's going to comfort them is the other person. And then my favorite line, my absolute favorite line, guess I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all. Ooh. God, that's so good. It's so good. It proves that their relationship is flawed. That they were right to not be together. They were right to not continue to date after this. But it's just this moment. They have to have it. They need this moment. They need to be together because it's the only thing that's going to make them not want to fucking jump off a bridge. You know, I'm vulnerable. I need you now. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. I love that line too. I love the fact that it's just like, I've been trying to get you out of my head. I've been drinking. I've been thinking, but like, it doesn't work. You're still there. You're still so much a part of me. I still have to have you. You know, it's so great because I would rather hurt. I would rather hurt myself, break my own heart again to be with you. My God. Oh, I got, we've all been there, right? We have to have all been there. Even if we've never had a relationship that was that deep or that fierce, there's still always that sense of longing, that sense of loss. Like what happened, you know? And the thing is, it's so lonely. I think that's the thing that gets me the most. It's so lonely. It's so vulnerable. It's just, there's this emptiness without you. And I'm so tired of it. It's literally killing me. And I need you to fill it. Even if it's only once, even if it's only for tonight. Please, please fill this. Please just hold me and make it go away, even for a little while. You know, the weird part is we actually know more about Ariana Grande's character. We know more about their relationship. We know that she cheated and she fucked up. And we know that this guy's moved on. And we know that he's in a new relationship. Like, there's more of a story in Ariana Grande's song. And yet she's so much less sympathetic. We don't care about her. In fact, we don't like her character. Well, I don't, the more we know about Ariana Grande's character, the more we dislike her. The more we find out she's a cheater and a liar and is petty and wants to bring her down. You know? Lady Antebellum have captured a moment so lacking in pretense that it's heartbreaking. And I think that's the big difference between this song. You have Ariana Grande on one side, who is very pretentious, who is pretending to care, who is pretending to be vulnerable, who is saying the words but is clearly not embodying them. Then you have Lady Antebellum on this side, who, the way they sing it and the words that they're saying, I mean, I would not be shocked at all if this was a true story. At least it feels that way. It feels so much more true. And it feels true because the pretense is gone. Because they've stripped away all the other things that are there. There's no more pride. There's no more, I'm going to show this person. There's no more, I'm going to the clubs and I'm going to party and I'm going to take a bunch of selfies and make this person feel bad. There's no more snarky Facebook posts. It's complete vulnerability. And vulnerability is there's so much passion in vulnerability because it requires so much more strength. It requires so much more fucking balls to be vulnerable and to admit, okay, you got me. You know what? Cards on the table. I fucking miss you. I fucking love you. Please, just take this pain away from me because I can't stand it anymore. And I can't stand to be away from you for one more second. My God. I mean, what a wonderfully sad, tragic almost feeling. Whereas you look at Ariana Grande's song and it's just, I need you. I'm gonna take you. You're mine. You're a possession to me. One last time, I'm gonna own you, and then after that, I don't give a fuck what happens. Right? Do we get any sense that Ariana Grande is going to cry when she sees this guy? Do we get any sense that she's just gonna collapse into his arms and just be like, I was wrong, I'm sorry? No, of course not. But in Lady Antebellum's song, can't you just see these two people like meeting in the rain outside of one of their apartments and just no words being said, looking into each other's eyes and just running and then boom, hug and like tears and just I'm sorry's, I'm sorry's, I'm sorry's, I'm sorry's. Like, my God. I mean, it's so clear, it's so poignant, it's so obvious how sorry that the Lady Antebellum song, the two people in this song feel about each other. And so, let's apply this to dance. Don't be Ariana Grande. Don't be somebody that just pretends to be vulnerable, that pretends to be passionate, that pretends to put out these emotions. Be actually fucking emotional. People have always said, I love your expressions when you dance, Mr. Rockstar, sir. People have always said that they see something more when I dance than when others do it. And the reason is because I'm tapping into my emotions as deeply as possible and trying as much as I can to put them out there. Right? I'm trying to convey with every single part of my body this emotion, this feeling, whatever it is. Whether it's a happy emotion, a sad emotion, it doesn't matter. Right? We're telling a story when we dance. And so you want to embrace what Lady Antebellum has done. They've opened up their hearts. They've created this vulnerable, beautiful, tragic moment. There's so many songs, so many bachata songs that are sad and poignant and about a breakup and about, this longing and loss. It's so easy to tap into it and then allow that to guide your dance and guide the way that you move. And so what I would really say to you guys is definitely, absolutely, positively reach into your heart and expose it. Pull it out for the world to see, because that is when your dance is truly great. And that is when you are truly living and loving this dance and this moment. Okay? So, I want to thank you guys. Really appreciate it for watching. And the Rockstar is going to see you later.